title song from my new CD. Wrote this with the Her Grace, Kim Carnes. Rising up out of the mud, building a human being. You're bound to shed a little blood, or you take some water, add a little dirt, mixing both of it till it starts to hurt. Now you got something that might work. Building a human being. You're building a human being. Father, Father, now I understand. You did your best to be a good man. Mother, Mother, every time you raise your hand, you're just trying to lift me up. Building a human being. You were building a human being. They say the apple don't fall so far from that tree. You kept your shadow from falling on me. You gave me light, you planted the seed, and you never gave up, you never gave up. Building a human being. You're rising up out of the mud, building a human being. Oh, you're bound to shed a little blood. Yeah, you take some water and a little dirt, mixing both up till it starts to hurt. Now you got something that might work. Building a human being. You're building a human being. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Transition, every woman and man, a contradiction, a wrestling match. Sometimes we stumble and somehow we stand, looking for the perfect plan. We're building a human being. We're rising up out of the mud, building a human being. Yeah, we're bound to shed a little blood. Oh, you take some water, add a little dirt, mixing both up till it starts to hurt. Now you got something that might work. You're building a human being. You're building a human being. Yeah, you're building a human being. You're building a human being. Ah, thank you. Appreciate it. So the new record's called Building a Human Being. Imagine that. It's being played out there on Americana radio to some extent. About a third of the stations out there are playing it right now, so that's a good thing. If you've got there's some Americana stations around here. I know in Dallas there's one or two. They have the record, so if you called them up and said, man, we'd love me some Dana Cooper would be good. I looked on one chart the other day, and they listed it as how to build a human being. So those royalty checks will be going to someone else, I guess. It's not how to build a human being. It's whether to build a human being. It's building a human being. But anyway, all those little things that make us what we are, human beings. So this is a request Mr. Treadway wanted to hear this, so don't throw anything at me. Don't blame me. I only wrote it. Hello, this is Jesus. I'm not taking your calls anymore. I'm tired of your pleading, your greed, and your mean little wars. So you build me a tower to land on come Judgment Day. We gave you a planet, a universe, goddammit. You use it up, you throw it all away. So there'll be no second coming. I'm not bleeding for you again. There'll be no second coming until you get it right, my friends. I taught you a lesson and I laid it down plain and sweet. From the Garden of Eden to the hard hills of Calvary. And I kept it so simple, one four-letter word was enough. One word to direct you and one day resurrect you. That lonely little word, it's love. There'll be no second coming. I'm not succumbing for you again. There'll be no second coming until you get it together, my friends. Did the experiment fail? I can still feel the nails in my flesh. Sometimes love prevails, well sometimes you just make a big mess. Man, I came down there one time and it wasn't a fun time for me. Nailed me to a post until I gave up the ghost and I rose up to set you free. There'll be no second coming. I'm not bleeding for you again. There'll be no second coming until you get it right, my friends. There'll be no second coming. I'm not succumbing for you again. There'll be no second coming until you get it together, my friends. Hello, this is Jesus. I'm not taking your calls anymore. All right, thank you. You guys are great. I appreciate that. Well, it's ironic that we would have an Irish queen from Queens here this evening. And I have empathy with you, Deirdre, regarding the name. Where am I from? It's a mystery. Forever a mystery. No, I'm from Independence, Missouri. Is where I was raised. Born in Marshall, Missouri. Raised in Independence, and Kansas City is where I found my way as a Missouri. But Ireland has been going to Ireland was a life-changing experience for me every time I go there. And I always write a song when I go there, and I'm going to do a few of those for you tonight. This is one. It's on the new CD as well. I wrote this in a place called Forlorn Point. I found a town in Denmark called Darkness. It's like, gotta go, check that out. Take your flashlight. So Forlorn Point is like, okay, what the heck? I'll just go out there and check out that place and see what it's all about. Well, it's a place where there's a monument, 2 monuments really, beautiful monuments to all the good souls who've drowned off that coastline there. It's the most deadly part of the ocean around Ireland. It's all pretty deadly, I think. So, but it was such a windy day when I went out there. It was in February, and all the seagulls were just hanging. That or they're just like, flying crazily, trying to outmaneuver the wind, and it was a very rocky coast, and it was just quite a day. And this song came to me out there on the sandy beach. I dipped my finger in the Irish Sea. It tasted like whiskey, double and free. And a renegade wave raised a glass with me to the Irish Sea. Man, I don't wanna live being only a wannabe. I don't wanna be living only to half of me. I don't wanna see anything that can maybe be. Only wanna be much more than a half of me. My hat was snapped by the hooligan wind. I shoved him back, grabbed a hold of the brim. Pretty worthy match for my headstrong friend, the hooligan wind. And I don't wanna live being only a wannabe. I don't wanna be living only the half of me. I don't wanna see anything that can maybe be. I only wanna be much more than a half of me. Swaggering sky, and the seagulls squawked and the sun cracked wide, and the moon rose up and winked her eye at the swaggering sky. And I don't wanna live being only a wannabe. I don't wanna be living only the half of me. I don't wanna see anything that can maybe be. Only wanna be much more than a half of me. Tastes like whiskey, double and free. And I don't wanna live being only a wannabe. Don't wanna be living only the half of me. I don't wanna see anything that can maybe be. Only wanna be much more than a half of me. Half of me. Half of me. Half of me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Another song from the new record here. This is my 25th album. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm working on it. You don't mind if I talk to myself just a little bit. I spend so much time by myself. I talk to myself a lot, and that was true as I was a kid too. My sister came along when I was 9, so I'd already sort of become the weirdo who sat in his room and talked to himself already by the time she arrived. So my father used to hide outside the door, and he's out there one day and he heard me in there talking to myself, and then during one of the pauses in my conversation, I heard my father on the other side of the door go, crazy people talk to themselves. And I knew, if anybody knew what he was talking about, it was him. Oh, baby, yeah. I'm going to say, he had post-traumatic stress disorder that was diagnosed when he was 82. So, speaking of a post-traumatic stress disorder, this is a song inspired by Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys. Something I heard him say one time as when we were hanging out. I'm kidding. I didn't meet Brian Wilson, but I was in the same room with him one time in a doctor's office in Los Angeles. I was working for a pathology lab, and I drove a little white Pinto and I wore a little white coat. And I picked up urine and feces and blood all day. Great way to meet chicks. The Pinto, that and a little aluminum emergency sign you put on the dashboard. That was sweet. So anyway, I go into this very posh, Beverly Hills doctor's office, and I walk into my little white coat, to get my bags of shit, and I'm here for the bags of shit, and as I open the door, there's Brian Wilson, right there, and he's like, he's big, he's really big, he was big and overweight, and this is 1976, something like that, when he's sitting around in the sandbox all day and stuff, and he was enslaved by this crazy guy who was, had him in knots, and he was at this doctor's office for an appointment, and he was pacing the office floor, just walking back and forth, and his little, very short Italian bodyguard, very short guy, but he was like a fire plug, he's just little muscle guy, standing there looking up, ready for you, buddy. Say, buddy? Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Treadway. Thank you.
I love you so much.
I love you right back.
I'm trying to get this down where it's not coming.
I know, I'm hard. I'm such a prima donna. It's hard to work with me, but there we go. All right. That's going to be so good now. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, sir.
No, you're a prima donna.
Oh. Ooh, I think you just coined a phrase, my man. My booking agent will love that. Oh, the fortress is strong, and I am only small. Still I hear the nightingale's sweet song through the cold, forbidding wall, singing for release and everlasting peace. Can my soul come out to play? I've been praying for a sunny day. Oceans roll and green trees sway. Can my soul come out to play? Oh, the gate is locked, and I can't find my key. Still I hear the gentle voice of love calling patiently, singing for release and everlasting peace. Can my soul come out to play. I've been praying for a sunny day. Oceans roll, green trees sway, and my soul come out to play. Singing for relief, everlasting peace. Can my soul come out to play? I've been praying for a sunny day. Oceans roll, green trees sway. Can my soul come out to play? Can my soul come out to play? I've been praying for a sunny day. Oceans roll, green trees sway. Can my soul come out to play?
Alrighty, thank you. Thank you.
Hawkeye, super low to catch him up. Hawkeye, before they make the tall grass. Hawkeye, red tail flashing, little critter better gonna move on fast. Blue sky, I can't hide anywhere if I die under the talon. Tell my friends I love them, I never meant to go under. Hawkeye, Hawkeye, heading for the state line. Hawkeye, trooper coming up past Hawkeye, red light flashing, chasing down a killer on the overpass. Sunlight, blind my enemy. Twilight, hide me in the shadow. Moonlight, guide my footstep. See you on the other side of forever. Hawkeye, whoa, whoa. Hawkeye, silent as a graveyard. Hawkeye, shadow on the treetop. Hawkeye, red sun sinking, got me thinking I could take my chance. My heart beats, banging like a kick drum. Cool breeze, singing in the fence line. Don't freeze, out in the open and never look back over your shoulder. Hawkeye, oh, oh. Hawkeye, swooping low to catch 'em up. Hawkeye, before they make the tall grass. Hawkeye, red tail flashing, little critter bitter. Get 'em move on fast, get 'em move on. Get 'em move on fast, get 'em move on. Yeah, little critter bitter, get 'em move on fast. Thank you. All right, maybe I'll just
Do Helen's request?
tune up. What was that?
Maybe you'll do Helen's request?
And what did you request again?
Big foot
Oh yeah. I'll do that. It's coming. It's gonna be here. I think this is a song that Randy requested. Just now, I think he did.
Yeah, just now.
This song's very dear to my heart.
mean, they all are, but this one really came to me in an interesting way and at an interesting time when my father was getting ready to cross over the other side, and I was overseas touring and worrying about him a lot, afraid I wouldn't get home to see him again. And I went to my first songwriting retreat, a little island called Samsa Island, very remote place in Denmark. There's a hotel there called the Brøndby Rock Hotel. Looks like an old barn, kind of, you know. It's a great little place. And in the back of the place, you can't tell from the front, there's this great big club. Not huge, but nice, very old style club with a stage and beautiful lights, and it's just a great little place. And you know, the Rolling Stones and the Beatles and all kinds of people have played there and stayed there over the years. That's why it's called the Rock Hotel. And they had this songwriting retreat there for a week, and I'd never been to one, and I was really blindsided by the emotion of it. It was like therapy every day, you know. You actually you'd get together with a different writer every day and write a song together with people you never met, people from different countries. You talk about, you know, your life. You talk about something you wanted to write about, and it was everybody, you know, there was a lot of crying and laughing and stuff going on, a lot of great music. Then at night we'd get together, we'd rehearse in the afternoon with a band, a young band from the university there, and they would learn everyone's songs they had just written, like the hour before that, and then you'd learn the song with the band, and that night you'd do a show for the local people in the village, and it was just an awesome experience. So at the end of the week, the last day, everyone left on a bus, and I stayed. I was my travel plans were such that I had one more day before I actually left. So I'm in the Brøndby Rock Hotel completely by myself. 7 in the morning, they all left on a bus, and I was up in my little third floor window, this little kind of garret room up there, and I heard the bus, and I cranked open the little window on the roof, you know, and I stuck my head out, and I could see the bus down there, and I see the people, you know, getting on the bus, and I'm like hollering out the window, hey, 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 everybody's names, you know, and I could see people looking around, and they're looking at the building, and they wouldn't look up, so I'm up here, and then they all got on the bus, and they just drove off. It was like, wow, that was very strange. So I hung out there with all the rock and roll ghosts, the spirits, the Brøndby Rock Hotel, and I started this song there, and I actually woke up that day thinking of the song, and then brought it back to America, and worked on it some more here, and then took it back to Sweden and finished it there right before my dad passed away.
Pointing your finger at a star, falling from its home. I know it's hard to find your place in this world. Shine a little spark, leave a little mark on this world. Light up the dark, leave a little mark on this world. Giving your love, no regret. Giving more than you get. That's what love's for. Don't forget to let go, let go, let go. Shine a little spark, leave a little mark on this world. Light up the dark, leave a little mark on this world. Sing it from the heart, really be a part of this world. Carve it on a rock, paint it on a page. Don't watch that clock, forget about the grave. There is no tomorrow. You own today, stand up and give it away. Leave a little mark. Drawing your finger at a star, falling far from its home. I know it's hard to find your place in this world. Drawing your finger through the sand in a land far from home. This is your chance to leave a trace in this world. Shine a little spark, light up the dark. Oh, sing it, sing it from the heart. Leave a little mark, pointing your finger at a star, falling far from its home. I know it's hard to find your place in this world.
All right, thank you. More than the greatest love the world has known. Name that motion picture, Mondokani. Okay. That wasn't fair. I already knew the answer. I just remember that Mondokani was banned by the Catholic Church. That's all I remember. And I couldn't wait to see it. Okay. It's funny how banning things does that. Makes it more popular. That was so strange. A strange movie. So I'm going to do a new song for you because just to piss my booking agent off. Because she hates that. So make sure you tell her. No, don't tell her. No, you don't want to tell her, Randy. You know that. I'll do this for you just because, well, I can. What the heck? This has not been recorded. This is not on any CD yet. So this is just live for you right here this evening. Yeah, now there's a lady who waits outside the coffee house my wife and I frequent in Nashville, and often when we come out there, she's in the parking lot. This lady, you'll see her sometimes coming out of the restroom. Her hair's all wet. She's been there, cleaning up and stuff, and she's very clean. And always, she only says one thing as you walk by, and it's, "Do you have $1 for a traveler?" And as soon as she said it, it's like, oh, there, I got to write a song about that. So I started thinking about just, how we're all traveling in this world together, like it or not, no matter what we believe. We're here together, so... And then right after that, I went to, I kind of started the song. I went to the Folk Alliance International up in Kansas City. That was an interesting experience going there. I was accepting an award for the Spirit of Folk Award was given to me this year. And thank you, I appreciate it. That and this, I got a special little card, and I take it to Starbucks and I get a coffee. It was an honor to receive it, and especially there in the town where I grew up, cutting my teeth in all the folk clubs and the Mennonite coffee house and the psychedelic clubs, the Place and Cowtown Ballroom, places like that. And a lot of history there. That's where my dad took me to see my first concert, Ernest Tubb, when I was 3 years old. We walked out across the fields in Latour there, the frozen winter fields, across the old railroad bridge down to a place where you could get on the freight train, and he bought a passenger ticket on the caboose of the freight train, and we rode into Kansas City about 50 miles away and got off the bus there at the Union Station, and my dad showed me the bullet holes in the granite walls from the Pretty Boy Floyd shootout and with the FBI years before. And we got on a bus, went across the Missouri River to Kansas City, Kansas, to Memorial Hall, where I saw Ernest Tubb. And as soon as Ernest came out on the stage, I knew what I wanted to do the rest of my life, was wear a sequin suit. I want a sequin suit. But Ernest wasn't gaudy. He had just a few sequins, just a few to catch the light. Anyway, and years later, my dad would get to see me play on that same stage, which was pretty cool. Opening for people like the Guess Who attacked my girlfriend, and almost they tried to drag her away with them. I took on the whole band. I kicked their asses. And opened for people like Anne Murray, Lyle Lovett, all kinds of people there. My dad got to see me there. That was always pretty cool. Because he was really responsible for my singing. I started singing with him when I was 2 years old in bars. He was a drinking enthusiast, my dad, and we'd go to the bars, and he would play the jukebox, and he'd set me up on the bar, and I'd sing along with Ernest and Hank and all those people. So I very much owe it to him, my life of music. Thanks a lot, Dad. And I do mean it. So there's a little song here called Traveler. So here we go. Is this right?
It's a cloudy old day, but the sun's shining in my heart. I got a smile on my face, but the mirror says I'm falling apart. You know, I gave everything away, what else could I do? Now my clothes are all frayed, I got a shine on my worn out shoes. Hello, unraveler, I'm unraveling just like you. Hello, traveler, oh, I'm a traveler too. All these folks in a hurry, bouncing down that bumpy road. We all got trouble and worry, following wherever we go. When I found myself stranded, broke down and busted flat, some good soul pulls over and reaches out a helping hand. Hello, unraveler, I'm unraveling just like you. Hello, traveler, yeah, I'm a traveler too. One act of kindness can make me start to cry. Man, that don't mean I'm blue. One thing that defines us in this uncertain life is the love that resides inside me and you. I'm a traveler too. Shorter than the road behind. If there's something to be said right now, would be a real good time. It is a funny old life full of wonder, joy and pain. We all get weary sometimes, waiting for someone to say, hello, unraveler, I'm unraveling just like you. Hello, traveler, oh, I'm a traveler too. Hello, traveler, yeah, I'm a traveler too. Hello, traveler, I'm a traveler. Hello, traveler, I'm a traveler too.
Alrighty, thank you. I appreciate that very much. So I'll do one more here, take a little break, and then saved all the good songs for second set. So there were other requests I know in my living room, which I will do second set. This is also on the new CD. It's an interesting life, traveling around all over the place. In the last month I've been in Missouri and Kansas and Utah, Wyoming, Colorado, Washington, Oregon, Illinois, Texas, of course. Texarkana, which I'm not sure where that is. You know, it's not Texas, it's not Arkansas, it's just Texarkana, isn't it? And they have a Starbucks now on the Arkansas side of the state line, so there you go. Na. I love the Ray Wiley Hubbard thing. He says his grandfather was kicked out of Arkansas for smuggling books into the state. I thought that was pretty good. But, you know, you get to be my age, 64, you're going, wow, what have I done with my life? I don't have anything saved. I got my car runs and my guitars work, and as long as my hands work and I can still sing, I can do this. And, you know, you have your days where, I have my days, let's be honest about it, where I feel pretty sore and tired, and I'm sleeping on, you know, some little kid's Superman sheets, you know, with sand in the bottom of the bed, or you know, Little Mermaid sheets, you know, something like that, or just sleeping in a rest area in my Toyota bucket seat. And so I've been 3 weeks on the road. I had 3 weeks left to go, 6-week trip. That's a long time to be away from home and sleeping in strange places. And I was at some friend's house up in Portland, Oregon. I'd made it out that far. I'd played in, you know, Arkansas and Idaho and Oklahoma, Idaho, on up into Washington and Oregon. And they're in Portland, and I woke up and it was raining. What's up with that? It's like, so, and I'd been there many times to these friends' house, and I knew them well, and so they're at work. They're smart. They're musicians, but they have day gigs, and here I am sitting there going, man, wish I had something to do today. Besides, I'll just sit around and feel sorry for myself. I was going to have a pity party. You know, once in a while you just got to do that, and I don't do it often, but it's a perfect day. It's rainy, and so I got myself some tea. I thought I'll just brew. I'll leave the tea bag in a little too long and let it get kind of bitter, and then I'll let it sit there and get lukewarm. Okay, now it's perfect. And I'll sit here at the table and I'll look out the rain and drink my lukewarm, bitter tea and just feel bad for myself. Had my day all planned. I was feeling pretty good about it. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden the sun exploded out of the clouds. I was like, wow, it's paradise, man. And hummingbirds started swarming the house, the rufous bananas. And I thought, well, darn. I was all prepared and everything. Now I can't feel bad anymore. And I started thinking about how lucky I am, all the good people that take care of me, all the keys and security codes to homes all over the country I have. And I can make some dough, man. But no, I won't do that. So this goes out to the good folks who take care of me out there. Three cats live in this house. I'm just a guest passing through. They run around all night, sleep away the afternoon. And one has a zigzaggy tail, one is as white as a pearl. One only hides, never lets me into her world. I gotta thank you, whoever you are. Thank you for my breaking heart. Thank you for this chance to play my little part. Panther on a windowsill, rabbit in the wet green grass, Rufus and Anna's hearts and wings beating fast. One day I'm filled to the brim, next day the whole thing spills out, wide open again. I'm wondering what it's all about. Still I gotta thank you, whoever you are. Thank you for my breaking heart. Thank you for the chance to play my little part. Funny how the clouds
up when they're only gonna blow away. Funny how each one of us sees the universe in a small way. Hey, hey. 3 cats squint in the sun, high on the blue window day, grinning and purring like they got something to say. If curiosity kills, I'm dying to know what that means. A life of waiting tills won't fill the yearning in between. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the chance to play my little part. Alrighty. Appreciate it. 10 minutes and we'll come back in for more music.